Good morning, dear students. Let's begin about popular sports and games. At the last lesson, we had spoken about sports and games generally. We had known some words like player, team, opponent, to lose, to win, to score, race, cycling, skating, skiing, rowing, yachting, devoted. Also, at the last lesson, we had answered to some questions. What is the aim of your life? And how should you achieve your aim? And what should you do to be healthy? And we had known some information about popular kinds of sports, a little bit about athletics, also some information about Olympic Games, and another many kinds of sports such as cycling, swimming, gymnastics, boxing, and so on. Today also we will go speaking about popular sports and games. And I want to ask you to give you one proverb. What do you think about this proverb? Health is the best than wealth. What do you think about it? Health – это здоровье is the best than wealth. Лучше, чем богатство. Как вы думаете об этом? Health is the best than wealth. Write down your answer. Напишите ответ. Write down. Health is the best than wealth. Здоровье лучше, чем богатство. Как вы думаете? And today we will speak about summer and winter sports. Now let's begin speaking about them. All over the world, people of different ages are very fond of sports and games. Sport not only helps people to become strong, but also makes them more organized and better disciplined in their daily activities. It makes a healthy mind in a healthy body. Sports help people to keep in good health. Now pay attention to some kinds of summer sports and games. The most popular summer sports are swimming, boating, yachting, cycling, and many other sports. Also pay attention to the outdoor and indoor sports. Among outdoor games, football takes place in public interest. This game is played in all the countries of the world. The other games in different countries are cricket, volleyball, basketball, and so on. Badminton is also popular both with young and old. Now let's pay attention to the winter sports and games. The most popular winter sports are shooting, hunting, hockey, and in the countries where the weather is frosty and snowy, also skating and skiing. These kinds of sports are very popular. among winter sports. For example, skating and skiing also very popular in our country, in our republic. Now let's a little bit speaking about golf. Golf began to develop in Scotland and now it is widely spread all over Britain. Golf. Go on. Football. Football has been played in one form or another for hundreds of years. At first it was a very rude and hard game. There were no rules, but since 1963 it has been played with proper rules. Nowadays, nearly every country has its own football team. One of the main competitions of the world season is the FA Cup. Football also very popular in our country, in the Russian Federation. And as for our republic, we also have our team. Its name is Zenit. Rugby. Rugby, there is another game called rugby football, so called because it originated at Rugby, a well-known English public school. In this game, the players may carry the ball. Rugby football is played with an egg-shaped ball, which may be carried and thrown. The ball is passed from hand to hand rather than from foot to foot. If a player is carrying the ball, he may be tackled and made to fall down. Each team has 15 players who spend a lot of time to lie in the mud or on top of each other and become very dirty, but they don't need to wear such heavy protective clothing as players of American football. Rugby is very popular American football, you also know, and there is some information for you about it. This is fishing. Yes. Fishing is popular among all social classes. In fact, this is the most popular sport of all in Britain. Between 4 and 5 million people go fishing regularly. When fishing is done competitively, it is called angling. The most popular of all outdoor sports is fishing from the banks of lakes or rivers or in the sea, from rocks or beaches. Some British lakes and rivers are famous for their trout or salmon and attract enthusiasts from all over the world. Tennis. Tennis was first played in Britain in 1872 and the first championship at Wimbledon was in 1877. Cricket. Cricket is sometimes called an English national game. People played cricket as early as 1550. Cricket is a very long and slow game. Long and slow game. Also, you can see the picture. This is cricket. Look at the pictures and say what are the most popular sports in Britain. What sports were invented in Britain? You have known only such information about Britain sports and games. Now onto them. Pay attention to this picture. What are the most popular Russian sports and games? Which of them are summer and winter sports? Pay attention to the picture. There you can see tennis, running, athletics, karate, swimming, cycling, football, gymnastics, and skiing. What are them are summer and winter sports? What are the most popular in our country? And now please answer to these questions. Are you fond of sport? What sports and games do you going for? Do you like your physical training lessons? Do you do your morning exercise regularly? Speak about your favorite sports and games. Please answer to these questions. Ответьте на эти вопросы. What sports and games do you going for? Do you like your physical training lessons? Do you do your morning exercises regularly? And speak about your favorite sports and games. Dear students, today we have spoken about summer and winter sports and also have paid attention to the historical side of some kinds of sport in Britain and also paid attention to the Russian popular sports. And what about you? Answer to these questions. Our lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.